Look closely at this payslip. If your statement lists the exact same hourly rate across weekday, Saturday, Sunday, and public holiday shifts, you are looking at a major warning sign for missing penalty rates. There is no universal weekend rate in Australia. The extra pay you are legally owed depends entirely on your specific modern award, enterprise agreement, and whether you are full-time, part-time, or casual. Your generic job title does not dictate that rate. Two employees working side by side in the same business can legally have completely different minimum pay limits if their duties place them in different classifications. Relying on workplace assumptions like Sunday is always double time leaves you exposed to underpayment. To calculate your true value, you have to lock down the exact legal instrument covering your position. Penalty rates are mandatory higher pay tiers triggered by working specific hours. This includes late nights, early mornings, weekends, and public holidays. Awards provide distinct rules for these periods. Under the retail award, full-timers receive 225% of their base rate for public holidays, while casuals receive 250%. But you cannot apply that specific retail formula to a hospitality or cleaning job. This timeline shows a continuous shift from 6 p.m. on a public holiday until 2 a.m. Under many awards, this calculation splits at midnight. The premium rate applies to the first 6 hours. The final 2 hours drop to a different ordinary or early morning rate. You also have to distinguish standard weekend penalties from overtime. Working a standard Saturday shift is not automatically overtime unless it pushes you past your weekly hour limits or outside your agreed span of ordinary hours. Treating an 8-hour shift as a single block of time guarantees calculation errors. The legal pay rate adjusts the moment the clock hits a designated penalty period. Take Elena, a restaurant worker on a night shift. Her payslip must be tested against the restaurant award to properly split her midnight shift into separate holiday and morning rate blocks. For Noah, a retail casual, a flat rate isn't enough. His pay must be tested on a shift-by-shift basis against strict Sunday and holiday minimums, rather than just averaging it out across the week. For Farah, a part-time employee, unagreed Sunday hours added to her roster trigger specific award rules that dictate whether she receives a penalty variation or straight overtime. Total weekly pay is a meaningless metric for proving compliance. Your correct pay is proven entirely by an exact hour-by-hour breakdown of your specific shift roster. These protections apply to everyone. International students, temporary visa holders, and migrants have the exact same minimum rate rights as citizens. There is no legal migrant rate in Australia. Record every shift you work independently. Confirm your exact legal classification and use the Fair Work Pay and Conditions tool to establish your precise minimum rate for the current pay period. If the math doesn't add up, ask payroll for a written breakdown of your rate. If the discrepancy remains unresolved, contact the Fair Work Ombudsman. Verifying your exact award instrument is your strongest defense against wage theft. This information is current as of 24 July 2026 and serves as a general guide. Never sign a document confirming you received all your entitlements unless you completely understand the math.